Welcome, my name is Barney Reese. I am the author of How Blessed You Are in God's Promises. Today I really want to talk to you a little bit more about what you are. You are a cosmic spiritual light being in a vibrating universe, having an experience. You are multidimensional. That means they're a higher version of you. And you have infinite possibilities. This is what you are. You are connected to everything. Think of this creator that created you has given you force of potential. That's energy wrapped up in a blanket all around you that you can use to manifest the life of your dreams. Everybody says this is fiction. Well, here's the problem with the fiction part. When you start studying successful people and ask them how did they do it, I'm not talking about somebody where mama and daddy left them a bunch of money. I'm talking about somebody that started with zero. And all they had was a dream and a desire to do what others would not do, to go where others could not go. I'm talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm talking about Sylvester Stallone. I'm talking about any actor, any singer, any dancer, any artist, anybody that's done amazing things to get where they're at. And they started with nothing but a dream. This is what fascinates me, is people's life and how these patterns keep coming again and again and again. Think about it. If all of this is up to you, the way you think, the way you perceive things, the way you look at things, what can you actually do? Well, I'm going to teach you something that most won't. Some of you go to church, which is fine. Some of you pray to another God. Some of you have different religions. Some of you are spiritual. Some of you don't believe in anything. Well, there is a creator. I believe that in my heart and soul, and I always will. The rest, I really don't know. So here's what I'm going to teach you today. How do you know when the universe is talking to you? It's very simple. You are light being. Just a spark of God. That means you have to get kindle and fire and other things. To light a fire, you would have to get the material needed for that spark to light that fire. Some would use cotton, whatever you wanted to use to light a fire that gets bigger and bigger. This is you. You're that light. Now, here's what you don't know. Whether you be a singer, what does a singer do? They sing, right? Well, let's go a little deeper. You're able to share that light that's within you. That light being has some of the most beautiful songs ever. They're able to share that light, give that light to others that may be in darkness or don't understand what's going on. Some of your artists, you will be a picture. You're able to use your talents to bring that light to others. As they see these pictures, they're in awe. Some of you are sculptors. You're able to take that sculpting to others as a light. Some of you are writers. You're able to write down your thoughts in a way that will help somebody to get to where they're trying to get, whether it be fiction or nonfiction. Some of you are all kinds of things, and yet you sit here and you think you're not. Why I saw concepts of the universe is there's just so many concepts. Some of you have brainwashed yourself that you can't do anything, and eventually you even believe it. When you understand what you are, that everything is moving and there's only now, and there's infinite possibilities for everything you want to do in this world, if you're willing to take that chance, if you start focusing on you and nothing else around you. How do you do this? You write it down. How many times do you read it? Every day. What else can you do? What do you believe? What do you listen to at night? What are you putting into your mind? What music are you listening to? What TV are you listening to? What books are you reading? What kind of people are you hanging out? Are you hanging out with people that tell you how great you are and try to inspire you to be a better version of you? Or are you hanging out with people that have nowhere, or they don't want to do anything and they're happy where they're at? Think of humbug. are the laziest persons ever. But why are they lazy? Why not do things? So when you understand all this, you start to understand what you're capable of and what you can do. You are limitless. There are no limits, and they never will be. So the way that this works, in my opinion and what I've learned, you will hear it from the TV. You will hear it from the radio. You will hear it from magazines. You will hear it from other people that you have never met in your life. I was just able to touch a young man's life in a positive way. I went to the bookstore, and I did buy a book, by the way. I've got the name of it, I think. Anyway, on skills. The point was this. I really was just there, going to go to karate practice, and didn't make it that day because I talked to a young man. He happened to be 1 year older than my son. And he was reading a book that I noticed, The Art of Seduction, by Robert Greene. He also wrote The 48 Powers and other things like that. Great books, and recommend you read them because you'll understand a little bit more about it when you understand how this stuff actually works. The point was this. He was sitting there. He said, it caught my attention. I said, there's nothing wrong with that. And I got to talking to him, and he said, I have a dream, but I don't know it. I failed a class by 3 points, and I started talking to him about other things. What did you learn? Failure should be first attempt in learning. You didn't fail anything, but I failed by 3 points. Well, you retake it. Do you think you do better the next go around? Why do you want a job? Well, I want to be an R&B singer. Okay, are you singing? He said, well, I went to church most of my life. I learned how to play the piano, the organ, and things like that, and I can actually sing. I said, well, you need to start singing. You need to start writing songs down. You need to start getting your life together. Now, I don't plan this, by the way. In other words, I don't walk out here and try to find people to inspire. I did not plan to be this way. In fact, I was jealous when I couldn't feel anything for 7 years. A prison with no walls and nobody's coming to your rescue but you. You're trapped in your own mind and you don't know how to get out. And I think the universe, the creator of all that is and all that will be, that got me out of all of this because it would work through my subconscious mind as I wrote things down. I learned so much. I would have never learned what I know now without it. So these classes, these little crazy videos that I do every day, and people say, why do you do these videos? Because somebody has a dream and they don't know how they're going to fulfill it. They don't even know where they're going to go. They don't understand how they're going to find the love of their life. They don't understand how they're going to manifest the house of their dreams, how they're going to get the cars of their dreams, how they're going to get the job of their dreams, how their life is going to change so dramatically. You are a light being in a body having an experience. You can believe whatever you want to. I really don't care. When the sperm and the egg meets, a light is brought into that. They called it another thing, but I'm going to say that's you. You are that light. My question, if you are the spark of God and that light, why don't you share it? Why don't you bring the light out with your talents? Why don't you bring the light out by your dreams? Why don't you bring the light out by your energy? 0.07 volts, 30 trillion cells. You have almost that many or more in bacteria that live cohabitantly with you. A heart that feels, magnetic field every day, and a mind, supercomputer. And when you visualization and imagine and you get excited and you add emotion to it, energy and motion, you do amazing things. If you don't believe it, you start asking people that have done it again and again. So for any of you, and if these videos are radiating to you and you feel like you're learning something from these videos, please share them. I'm only one person. And I spend about 5 to 10 minutes. I don't edit my videos because I think you edit the essence out of what you was trying to say. And it should come from your heart, from your mind, and even sometimes from the other side. Someone's guiding you or helping you along your way. And this is why I do these crazy videos, to help you for your dreams to come true. Because books take a while to write. I am writing a book. Dare to Dream will be the name of it when it comes out. I'll let you know. And thank you for your time. And as always, love thyself, for you truly are well loved. Y'all have a great night. Thank you so much. Goodbye.